I've been investing $60 into Apple every single day for the last 594 days. That's about a year and 7 months. Now, the strategy I've been using is called dollar cost averaging. That's when I buy the same amount of Apple every single day, no matter what the price is. Sometimes I'm going to be overpaying for Apple when it's at the all-time highs. Sometimes I'm going to be getting Apple on sale when they hit their lows. That strategy is called dollar cost averaging, and it's one of the safest strategies there is inside the stock market. You set it, you forget it, and you can sit back and relax as long as you're investing inside a good quality company. Now, Apple this year is down 20% year to date. And I'm going to show you guys whether if I either made money or lost money using one of the safest strategies out there. And if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys how I'm still on track. Even though with Apple being down 20%, I'm still on track to have a multi-million-dollar account by the time I'm ready to retire. So go on ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Now, this is Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. Right now, at the time of the recording of this video, it's at $196.95. Things could change by the time this video come out. Now, let's scroll down a little bit. Ever since I've been investing $60, now these numbers is going to show you half the truth. I'm going to show you guys the full truth and how I generated more income. I've accumulated 148 shares worth of Apple by just investing $60. Well, by investing $60 into Apple every single day. That is a lot of money. I worked my behind off to be able to invest $60 into Apple every single day. That's around $300 a week that I invest inside of Apple. So I've been grinding so I can invest inside of Apple, right? So I got 148 shares. My market value is at $29,274. And as you guys can see, I did have a pretty good return on the day, up 3.43%. That's almost $1,000. But total return overall, according to this portfolio, I'm pretty much at break even or almost down 0.8%, around $238, give or take. So yes, you guys, you're gonna say, oh, you've been investing into Apple for a year and a half or a year and 7 months and you were at break even, you didn't make any money. In fact, you're down $200. Calm down, bro. Listen, dollar cost averaging is the long game. If you coming inside this investing game expecting to invest for a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, and think that you've got your feet wet in the game, I'm sorry to tell you, buddy, you are still a new investor. You're still a beginner investor. You have to think long term. I'm a long-term investor. I'm looking at Apple for the next 10 years, the next 15 years. In fact, I'm really going to invest into Apple for the next 30 years. I'm going to show you guys why in this video. So if you think long-term that you're going to see the effects of dollar cost averaging after a couple hundred days, if you think you're going to see the effect of dollar cost averaging after a couple of weeks or a couple of years, that's not how it works. You have to do the long-term. And right now I'm sitting at a pretty good position, getting Apple at 20% off. Now, if you look at my daily buys, you guys can see that I started on August 28th, 2023. My average price is $202.24, and my current price on an Apple current price right now is $196.95. So they're making me, it shows that's down 2.61%, but I don't think it updated yet. I'm pretty much at break even, down 0.8% on Apple. And as you guys can see, if we go through my order history, yes, I've been investing every single day. We can scroll back all the way to my first investment and click on Apple right here. You guys can see that my very first investment, Apple, $60. Apple was at $180 per share. Right now, Apple is at $196. So it's a little bit above my first entry price. Did I have $29,000 to invest into Apple a year and a half ago? No, but slowly over time, I got more Apple added to my portfolio. Now, let me show you guys why it's a little tricky to show you. Now, let me show you guys a better example. So if you're dollar cost averaging on Apple, sometimes you're going to be buying the highs up here, and then when it dips, you're going to be buying the lows, and then you're going to be buying the highs, and then you're going to be buying the lows. You're going to be buying the highs for a while now, and then right here, you're finally going to be buying the lows. So right now, I'm grabbing Apple for 20% off, and over time, over years, 5, 10, 15 years, my average is pretty much going to be this yellow line. If you're looking at this yellow line, this shows the average price of Apple. It's consistently moving, and that's what I want my portfolio to do. I don't mind that Apple price goes up and down, up and down, up and down. This is how I want my portfolio to look. It's this yellow line right here, consistently going up and down. So that's how I want my portfolio to look, and that's how your portfolio will look if you're dollar cost averaging. Now, the way that I've been generating extra income, that's why I said I've actually made more money than that, is by selling covered calls on my 100 shares of Apple that I already own. Now, once you get to to 100 shares of Apple, you could do something called selling covered calls to generate more income. So right now, from me selling covered calls on my 100 shares in Apple, I generate $547 this year alone. This year, in the last 4 months, right? We're not even done with April, but the last 4 months I generated $547. This is not the last year and 7 months, this is just the last 4 months I generated $547. That's why I say I made more than it's showing it is in Robinhood. I made more than that, but I've been selling options. This is just 2025. So in 2024, I made a lot more than $547, because once you get to 100 shares, that's the matching number. You can start to sell covered calls. In fact, this year alone, selling covered calls on pretty much all these stocks down here. In the last 4 months, I'm up $13,086 selling covered calls, selling cash secure puts, put credit spread. If you guys do want to learn how to sell options, you'll have to join the Dream Team. Right now, I only have 2 spots remaining. Lucid Dreamer Roll, I got all my pro day traders in there. I got 7 pro day traders in there. I post my technical analysis every single time I buy and sell a stock. But if you want to learn the wheel strategy, where you learn how to sell options, you have to join the Dream Team. I got 2 spots remaining. Over there, we have Zoom calls every single Sunday, teaching you guys the wheel strategy. I got video courses in there, quizzes, tutorials, everything that you need to learn how to sell the wheel strategy. I'm trying to keep it real small, which is why it's only 2 spots remaining. Once it's gone, because I don't want the Zoom calls being too big. I want it very personal for everyone in there. But I could show you guys right quick. It's not a secret on how to sell covered calls. So if you're on Apple, you'll hit trade options, you'll go out a week. Yours will start off on buy call. I hit sell a call. So this is me selling a covered call on Apple. I'll look for a delta of around 0.2. So that's 0.21 delta. So that's fine with me. And then I could collect 100. It's a lot more detailed than this. If you guys don't know what the deltas and the Greeks and the IV is, please learn first before you try to go in and do this. So I could generate around $165 of income this week just from selling this covered call on Apple. I could go up even higher to make it super safe and just generate $45 income this week, and continue to do this every single week on Apple, and then it adds up over time. So let me show you guys how I'm on track to have a multi-million-dollar account. Come over here. This is Apple. Year to date, you guys can see that they're down 20%. So we're getting them on sale. We're buying Apple up $60 every single day on sale. So if we look at the last 5 years, let's try to find an average. 5 years, 190. 5 years, 190%. So 190% divided by 5 years, they're going up 38% every single year. And if we're looking at the last 10 years, they're up, oh my God, 535%. So that's up 53% on average every single year on Apple. And if we look at the max, they're up. I mean, Apple's one of those crazy companies where they're up 57,000%. But looking at the last 10 years, they're up 53%. Last 5 years, they're up 190%. That's around 38% every single year. So we come over to the compound interest calculator. Let's say I don't invest another dime into Apple at all, and I just stay with my $29,000 portfolio. You guys see that Apple grows on average 38% every single year. Now, past performance do not predict future performance, but let's just say if they perform the same this decade, right? And let's say I'm going to invest for the next 20 years, and I'll reinvest all of my income. And I'll reinvest all of my income because that's just my portfolio growing. So you hit calculate now. So after the years, I'll show you guys. Look at my total principal, 29,000. If it goes up 38%, I'll have 40,000 after year 1. If we're looking at year 10, my $29,000 will be worth $72,000 after year 10. After year 15, I will have a $3 million portfolio after year 15. And then after year 20, if they continue to go up 38% every single year, I'll have a $18 million portfolio, $18,169,159 if I don't invest another dime into Apple. Now, you guys are saying, is that even possible? Look at this. Yeah, definitely possible. Early investors into Apple that was buying Apple all the way back in, before they had their stock splits, all the way back, let's say in 2002, that was buying Apple at 26 cents per share. 2008, buying Apple at $4 per share. 2017, right? It's not even that far behind. It was buying Apple at $38 per share. So is it possible that Apple continue? Oh, we want to do it again. That's what they said the last 5 years. Apple won't grow that fast for the last 5 years. They're up 38% every single year. That's if I don't invest another dime into Apple, but I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into Apple. And hopefully by the time I'm ready to retire in 30 years, I have an $18 million portfolio. That would be crazy. And then this the kicker. Along the way, as I get 100 shares, let's say I get 100 shares and then 200 shares and then 300 shares. As I get more shares of Apple, I'm going to continue to sell more covered calls, compounding my growth even more into Apple every single week, generating me passive income. So I won't even have to sell my shares to enjoy it. I could just sell covered calls versus my shares and create passive income every single week. If you guys do want to learn the wheel strategy, I'm going to leave a link to my Patreon down in the description, down in the pinned comment section. If you guys do want to learn that link is going to be down there. But let me know down in the comment section, are you buying the dip? Have you been buying the dip these last couple of weeks? The stock market is the only place where if you see good quality companies on sale, everyone gets fearful. They run from the market. The market is over. This is the only place, the only thing that I know where something that you really like is on sale, you're gonna say, oh, I'm gonna take a step back from it. I've been buying the dip consistently. I've been buying the dip consistently. That's called dollar cost averaging. I'm gonna buy it no matter what. I believe in this company. I believe it's gonna recover. Unless something super duper crazy happens, I might lower my dollar cost average a little bit. They're not gonna bankrupt anytime soon. They have millions of, maybe billions of dollars of cash on hand inside of their portfolio. Apple is one of the richest companies out there, multi-trillion-dollar company out there. They're gonna be fine. I'm gonna continue the dollar cost averaging on them. I've never seen them at a 20% discount. So I'm going super hard on Apple. I might even go in and buy up a couple more shares while they're on sale, lowering my dollar cost average. But let me know if you guys been buying the dip down in the comment section. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, because that helps out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. Other than that, guys, I'm Zeke, bringing you the Dream Green Show, and I'm out.